Hey guys, I wanted to take the time to thank Phase 2, each of you guys, for what you've done. I could have sent this privately or individually, but I wanted everybody to know what each one of you has done publicly. I want people to understand what a great work that you guys have been. I just wrote as best I can. I'm going to try and read this as best as I can. Ensom, the owner, thank you for doing your best. With your own team on the line. I know things are always really difficult. You're trying to do your job with both teams playing and being the owner of another team, but man, you always give it your best. You always met your responsibilities, even when the situations were really hard. You always did your best, man, and you were there when we needed you. You provided your wisdom whenever you could, and I always appreciate that. You were there when we needed you. Guppy, thank you for running such a tight social media. And showing passion with everything you do, man. Like, it's so easy to just press the buttons and press the tweets, but you love your job, man. And especially recently with the meeting that we had, trying to kind of establish what we're going to do with Phase 2 moving forward. You came to the table with great ideas, and you came to the table with just more proof that you love your job. And you take your job seriously. You don't just kind of glide your way or coast your way through your job. You love the stupid social media stuff, and you're really good at it, man. And thank you for everything you've done for the team. Bluebell. You got the best graphics in the business. That's all there is to it. We had video intros, the most complicated graphics that could possibly done. I don't even know how much time you spent on it. And all doing it from a different time zone. I have no idea how you did it, but you're always so timely, and you're just insane at what you did. You always went above and beyond, and I always really appreciated that. I mean, it takes guts to be able to do something like that for an organization where you're not really being paid. And we really appreciate that. Mantle, thanks for passing responsibility without abandoning the team. I know a lot of other coaches would have done that. You had the whole IRL stuff coming up. You couldn't head coach any longer. Had to find a replacement. And you didn't just take that opportunity to just kind of like leave. You stuck around. You showed the team what you could provide with your micro coaching, being there every single scrim that you possibly could. And you were dealing with so much crap in real life and with your job, and you were still there for the team. And that shows a little dedication, especially not something that you're going to get thanked for, not something you're really going to get applauded for. Well, I want to be the first to thank you for that, because you were there when we needed you, you were there when the team needed you, and you didn't have to be. And you did that for months, and you're still doing that. And I wanted to thank you so much for that, Mantle. Burn, you're resigned now, you're off into college now. I hope that's going well. Thank you so much for cranking the analytics. Thank you for running the numbers. Thank you for helping me through all these programs and the spreadsheets and just the constant harassment of me DMing you like every 5 minutes, like, well, how do I do this? What's going on with this? Can you do this? And you were always very patient and helpful with that. I wish you best of luck in your college. Sci-Fate, thank you for being the doomsday guy, the walk around with the sign, except instead of saying the end is near, you said main reaper's near, and nobody believed you, and guess what? You were completely right. Whether it was Torb or Mega Reaper or whatever stupid cheese that you'd pull out of your cap. I remember trialing for the team for the first time and talking to you about like compositional stuff. I was like, this guy is clueless. No, you weren't, my friend. You knew your stuff. You were very good at your job. And every single time that I listened to you, I never regretted it, outside of the fact that I knew you were going to say I told you so later. You're really good at your job, man. And I think another thing that's special about you is you love your job. You do it for the passion. You're out there coaching tier 3 teams all the time. You don't get recognition for that. You don't get payment from that. You don't even take like a leadership or authority role to where you can get some kind of an ego stroke. You just do it to make the teams better. And I respect the crap out of that for you. I don't think I could be ever put myself in that level. I love you, man. Tempora, 4th team now. And thank you, 4th team together, and I wanted to thank you for your willingness for all these months, almost a year now, for your willingness to answer every question I sent your way, whether it was related to Overwatch or not. Thank you for your patience and your mentorship in a lot of difficult situations, and you will always remain not only my good friend, but also the most knowledgeable person in Overwatch. Ronald, you love managing, man. I don't know how or why, but you do it, and it's really a thankless work. But your ability to mesh passion with professionalism is something that I've never seen in another manager, and I wanted to thank you for doing your job so well, but with so much enthusiasm, for being there for every scrim, for helping me and the players with any problem that we could ever have. You don't just coast, you do it to the best of your ability. and I appreciate that, man. You suck at this game, but you're really good at your job. The players that are no longer with us, Tanner, I want to thank you, man, for your patience in a really difficult situation and the roster decisions. That's always hard with an unsigned team. It's hard regardless, but it's so hard with an unsigned team. And I always appreciated the effort that you gave. You remain one of the best hit scan players I've ever seen, and I appreciate your work, man. It's always such a hard situation, but I appreciate all the work that you did with us. Salt, thank you for Salt Shaker, as if there was any other. Thank you for stepping up when we didn't know that we needed you, and we really didn't want you, but I guess there's no other option. It was probably the worst decision of my life. But in all seriousness, man, thank you so much for the work you put in to make our playoffs run successful. You're a good dude. You work hard. You work hard, and nobody gets to the level that you're at without the amount of work that you put in. And I appreciate the amount of respect that you showed me and to your teammates. And without you, this playoff run would not have been possible. Nishik, thank you, man, for cranking out this last season. With all the meta changes, you playing at least 3 different support heroes at all times. That's always tough. You're a good man, and I know you're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep climbing up, keep grinding, man. IBTB, thank you for being the best trialist. Yeah, you're really, really good at this game, and your attitude is so good. It makes me question that are you really from EU? Are you sure? No, you're a good man, dude. I'm really looking forward to seeing you climb. You're really good at this game. Keep up the good work. Socks, you're a man with a million heroes, so you can play everything, and you're also making a lot of sacrifices to pursue your dream. I know exactly how hard that is, especially at our age. Sounds funny kind of saying that, but I know how hard that is, and it shows a lot of dedication, a lot of passion, and a lot of guts, and I respect that out of you. You're always there when the team needs you. You were there when the team needed you in playoffs, and I can honestly say that you were the most valuable DPS player in North American Contenders during our playoff run. No team would have suffered as much as we would have without you. Your willingness to lead and communicate our way through that meta and through those trying times was unbelievable, man. I appreciate everything that you've done, and I thank you everything you've done for the entire season. Pika, thank you for being good. You're not dumb, and you're definitely not an idiot. You're a hard worker and a good listener. Keep up the good work. A10, thank you for your mental resilience, man. Hope that you proved yourself. Well, you definitely proved yourself. You proved yourself to me. I hope that you also proved yourself to yourself. I hope that you proved yourself that you're able to jump over just about any hurdle thrown your way. You're always a quieter guy who all of a sudden got really, really, really loud and was really, really communicative and took a lot of leadership when we needed it. And your mechanics are just on a completely another level. You've been through a lot of tough times together with us, and I love you, man. Keep up the good work. You're gonna go places. Lap, thank you for being an idiot. Let's see here. Idiot, rat, frog, moron, fool, and trash can. That may be the best mechanical Lucio in Contenders. You're new to the scene, but you take criticism, you communicate like an old pro. You're a good dude. You keep up the work, dude, and I can honestly say I'm really proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you. Lastly, Dons. Oh man, you were frustrating, man. You were like this great tank with big fat red tilt button. But my friend, you worked so hard, and look at you now. I used to always joke with my wife about how, like, whenever I heard my message notifications pinging like 20 times in a row, I always knew it was you. I always knew it was you. And you were constantly in my ear, wanting my advice, wanting to grow. I hope that I've been able to justify that trust. Gosh, dude, I love you, man. I'm so proud of the tank. I'm really proud of the man you're becoming too. You're a good man, and that's all I have. Phase 2, just want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to just a random Reddit YouTube coach. You know, it's been quite the run. It was an amazing experience. We worked really hard for everything that we'd come. We showed a lot of people. We surprised a lot of people with what we accomplished, and I can't take credit for that. You know, every single one of you put in so much work this season, and I love and I respect all of you guys. So that's all I got to say. I guess God bless you all, and good luck in next season.